Good morning, Haps. Good morning, Haps. Good morning, Haps. How are y'all doing on this April 21st, 2021? Current time is 05:35 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this morning, and we are here. We have a good internet connection, a good broadcast. The sound is good. We had some wonkiness going on yesterday. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. Coffee is awesome. Yes, the coffee is awesome, and I do have the morning coffee here. We had some wonkiness in yesterday's broadcast, but we got through it. The big thing is we had Hasneen join us, even though it was a half-assed broadcast as far as connection-wise. And we have a stellar connection this morning. I rebooted the computer box, and there's just some wonkiness happening. I guess there was an update also yesterday I saw on the Android, so I'm not sure about iOS. I thought they just did an update here last week, but there was another update yesterday. So there could be some things on the HAPS end. I've never experienced that on the morning broadcast. Of course, we had an evening broadcast last night. It was my fault. I fuddled it up, and I had to do take a step back. It's always good to look at what I'm doing wrong and stuff like that. And we're broadcasting Lord of the Rings Online. The update 29.5. In that update, they have these 10 chapters of the further adventures of Bilbo Baggins. We played the first 5 last night. We're going to try and do the next 5 and find Bilbo tonight. So that's happening here. I enjoyed that last night. About an hour and a half doing the first 5 episodes and stuff. So we're getting going here. And here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we are currently anywhere between 35 and 40 degrees Fahrenheit. We've got some rain. They said snow? Give me a break. No way. No way. Maybe higher elevations. Maybe snow up your way, Michael, in Toronto and stuff. So Michael Bathurst, a great guy. He's here this morning. We've got 7 on the eyeball I'm recognizing, but Michael has a great broadcast. After he does a broadcast at about the 6:30 time frame and whatnot, and he's on a little bit longer than me. He invites guests. I can't because I only got 30 minutes here to do this song and dance act on the soapbox from this bonehead broadcaster here. And I appreciate your views. I greatly appreciate your views. They are being recognized, and I'm in some cases I'm just baffled. It's just like, thank you very much. It's fun. It makes it fun. But let's see. What's this snow turning to all snow in the afternoon? Temps nearly steady in the end, upper 30s. Yeah, we've heard about that. The temperatures are coming down today, going to be in the 30s today and tomorrow. Winds north by northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation about 100%. Snow accumulation less than, I don't think we're not going to get any snow. I saw it spitting rain out there a little bit ago. Let's see. The sun will be rising this morning at 0616, which is in about 36 minutes or so, and thereabouts. And we'll be setting later today at 7:53 p.m. It'll be a cloudy day as far as that goes. And today I'm going to be talking about something positive, something I was going to talk about yesterday, but I changed it up to bring Hasnin in. And I actually watched the rebroadcast of that at the day job there on my lunch break, a little bit of it, and then finished it up when I got home. And out of the 30 to 36 minutes of the broadcast, 20 minutes, it's not too bad. It's just, there's about 12 minutes that are really, it's crap. But that's what live streaming is all about. It's trial and error. You have fun with it. You learn from it, and you persevere with it as far as that goes, because it's all fun. It is all fun in doing it in the great scheme of things and stuff. And doing this, it puts me on a positive note at the start of a day, as far as saying hello to you all from the southern tier of upstate New York, and saying good morning to Tioga County, New York, and southern tier of New York, upstate New York. And we're broadcasting on HAPS and having fun. And have fun. That's what it's all about, is having fun with a hashtag positive start to the day, a hashtag PSTTD, positive start to the day. Live life and have fun. Another hashtag positive start to the day. Another PSTTD. I know sometimes it can be hard, okay? But we have to be strong, okay? Sometimes, I'm not candy coating things. We all deal with shit, but why not deal with that shit on an even keel and a better outlook on things and stuff like that? As far as you accomplish more. You accomplish more in doing so. And our thought for the day this morning is: there is no limits to what you can accomplish. And you can accomplish a lot more in a positive way than a negative way, except the limits you place on your own thinking. And that's from Brian Tracy. Think about it. There is no limits to what you can accomplish except the limits you place on your own thinking. And some people would have thought 10 years ago they would never come on HAPS to do live stream broadcasts. Everybody's doing it now, which is great, because there's more conversation going on. There's more content to consume as far as that goes. And I've been doing this now. I've been on HAPS. What is it? 100. Today's my 112th day, just to recognize that. And today's Wednesday, hump day, so we're halfway through the week, working for the weekend. And this is my 12th consecutive week of broadcast. I know there's other ones like Michael. He's been broadcasting a lot longer than me and stuff as far as that goes. Michael Bathurst. Again, catch Michael on his broadcast. Subscribe to him as well as all the other fine people here on HAPS, because they are great people as far as to listen to and get their perspective on things. Coffee is good. Now, I told someone, let's see, Brian Tracy was one of my first teachers. Was he? Okay, I forgot to Brian Tracy, a Canadian-American motivational public speaker and self-development author. He is the author of over 80 books that have been translated into dozens of languages. And his popular books are Earn What You Are Really Worth, Eat That Frog. Ooh, that's an interesting title. No Excuses is another one. Is that part of the same title? No, that's another title. So Michael, you've known him. Great. Day 125 for Michael. That's great, Michael. Thumbs up to you, buddy. I'm right behind you and stuff like that as the fun continues here on HAPS. But yeah, I caught this in my feed for thoughts for the day and motivational things and all that other stuff. Brian Tracy, who's he? He's not, but it's a good quote. And Michael, you've actually, have you met the gentleman? That would be neat. and he's still kicking. It's most of the guys I bring up here on the Thought for Today, they've been long gone, but a motivational speaker, and yeah, he's still around. He's born in Charlottetown, Canada, and educated at the University of Alberta, according to what it's saying on the Google and stuff. So, look, a fine gentleman there with a quote that really means a lot. That's a good quote. It's simple and to the point. It gives you, when I look at quotes, it has to give me a punch that will, be giving me something to think about during the course of the day or a little longer after that. And it's a positive quote. I like that. Are there any negative quotes? I don't know if I want to bring a negative quote and stuff like that. But yesterday we had Bronx Viking was here watching the wonkiness of this broadcast yesterday. It's still, let's see, I went from and Michael was on the broadcast. No, I used to listen to his tape program in the early 90s. Okay. Even still, you're aware of him long before I even, this is the first I ever heard of him. I think I might have seen a couple of his quotes before and stuff. It just, I don't read that much like I used to before the internet. I think I used to read not a lot, but more than, I don't think I picked up a book in years since the internet. You got the internet, read it on the internet. But was it yesterday? And the wonkiness, the article I was going to bring of interest has a New York flavor. And Bronx Viking, who's a broadcaster here, he's a fellow New Yorker. He's downstate from here. And I told him I was going to talk about something that pertains down there in New York City. And because we had Hassan, and Hassan's doing great. It was great hearing from him. He actually, you can hear him a lot better on the replay. I couldn't hear him when we were broadcasting because there was all sorts of crap going on here as far as the connection and stuff like that, as far as and probably something going on with Haps. But yesterday's broadcast was probably one of the worst. I wouldn't say worst, but bad connection wise. But Michael was on a broadcast this last weekend. I had the Sunday morning coffee. And it was great. It was fantastic. So it's from one extreme to the other, and hopefully this one will stay right in the middle. And but you never know. It's live stream. And Haps is still beta. They're still messing around with it. But our article of interest is New York City begins electrifying its garbage truck fleet. Everybody is getting into the electric cars now, and I think that's moving in the right direction because the technology is such that we can do that. But operating at the full guzzle range of 0 to 35 miles per hour, making continuous stops and weighing many tons, diesel garbage trucks are prime candidates for electrified makeover. New York City Department of Sanitation have retrofitted 12 of the garbage trucks with hybrid electric motors and batteries from a Canadian company. There you go, Michael. Canadian company is contributing to this called EFFENCO, EFFENCO, whose technology can be also found in the cities of Paris and Los Angeles. In vehicles such as dumper trucks, port terminal tractors, and more. It is crystal clear, the broadcast. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing it, and the picture's good, which is good. Last night when I was broadcasting Lord of the Rings, it was a little bit fuzzy, but it might have been the time of day, the internet saturation there at that time. But instead of lithium-ion batteries like those found in most EVs and hybrids, EFFENCO uses, ultracapacitors. These propulsion systems operate not only the engines, but the onboard equipment, such as the garbage compressor. The immerged electrical delivery reduces the capacity to store energy, meaning the truck will have shorter range, but ultra capacitors have much longer lifespan than lithium ion batteries, and can discharge millions of times without wearing down. Oh, that's good. The hybrid electric technology actually shows reduced energy consumption by 30% compared to if the vehicles were fully electric and had to sit on the mains all night. Let's see. The mayor of New York City signed an executive order that mandated the creation of fully electric municipal fleet by 2040, which is a date that I've been hearing a lot. A lot of places are going, Amazon's already showing commercials of their fleet going fully electric. And let's see, a deputy commissioner of the sanitation department, Rocco, there's a name, Rocco DiRico, has already ordered 14 brand new trucks outfitted with the EFOCO's ultra capacitor to join the 12 already retrofitted. There are over 2,000 general collection trucks in the sanitation fleet there, and this technology can help with another problem the department has. The noise of the diesel engine makes the trucks dangerous creatures. The noise, and I remember going down New York City as a kid visiting my grandparents. These, and we get a garbage truck out there. They're freaking loud. They are freaking loud, and they are dangerous creatures to passing motorists as the driver can't hear. That's the driver of the garbage truck if the car is approaching from behind. Furthermore, the constant stops and starts inherent in the job means that the truck is constantly belching out noxious fumes. And that's the big thing. Those diesel fumes, they were freaking sickening, which are hazardous to pedestrians and to the workers themselves. Can you see being on the back of a garbage truck 8 hours breathing that crap? And that was typical New York City, I guess. It's any city. Let's see. Coffee's good. The company recently raised $10 million in financing for expansion of operations across Europe and North America, which follows on an exceptional fiscal year that saw sales soar in 4 different countries as more and more governments work towards making their target emission reductions. And that's all it's about, is to reduce that carbon footprint. And I'm all for that, believe me. I don't mean, not as drastically as some people want to make it, but we are, and I've said this before, the science and math will show the carbon footprint is coming down. Not as fast as everybody wants, but let's keep it in perspective. It's coming down nonetheless, okay? And we have, instances like this that don't get publicized as much as, we need to do something. We need to do something. Well, all you have to do is look, and there's things being taken care of or being done to take care of the carbon footprint on this world. That sounds like $1 billion project to me. Now, I don't think it's $1 billion, but New York City, it could help. It's already being instituted around the world on in other countries and major cities, Michael. So this is what Elon wants. I think it's bigger than Elon. He gets the main thing, and he's the most noted because he's got the rockets flying and stuff, and he's doing some good work. But there's other people, other companies like this Canadian company, they're probably doing just as much as Elon as far as contributing. That's the way I look at it. But they're not as high profile as Elon. So everybody, you got all these other car companies. GM is ratcheting up, and once this gets, Elon, he started it, but you got these companies like GM, Ford. I mean, the next Mustang is electric. I'm not too sure I'm hip about that, an electric Mustang. And it didn't, look at it. It didn't even look like the Mustang. But it's the way we're going for progress, and I think that's good. Elon's doing some good work. I recognize that, but there's other companies like this Canadian company that's doing fantastic work, because these garbage trucks, I think everybody has ever gone to a city. Let's see. Yeah, he started the ball rolling. Yes, he's one of the people that got the ball rolling, and he's put it out there in the forefront. So that's his contributing factor. That's like saying Steve Jobs invented the Apple computer, and he didn't. It was his partner there. I can't think of his name right now. He facilitated that, and such as Elon. Elon, did he create the Tesla? No, he's an individual just like Steve Jobs that was able to create a team, and it was a team. And there's other people that are looking at that like, we can do that. And I think that this company is doing that in a big way. And it's not as prolific as, with Elon shooting up the rockets and stuff, which I think is fascinating. I think that's more impressive to me than the electric car is those rockets, the SpaceX rockets going up, and they're able to land. And he's trying to do something with the Starship down there in Texas, Buka something, the next generation of spacecraft that will take us to the moon and Mars, and it's a private company, and that's the way it should be done. I guess it should be a combination, but more private. So Elon, I give him a big thumbs up, but I also give this company in Canada a big thumbs up, because these dump trucks, they can be monstrous. It just, like I said, anything diesel, it just belches out. And if we can do something to get rid of that, I'm all for it as far as that goes. And the such that. But that's the article with the New York flavor, and it'll make New York City cleaner. And I know there's other cities that are going to electrified vehicles. The only limitation is the distance. But even that distance, as far as if you have charging stations. Now, I was asked yesterday by some individuals that were coming into where I work, and I'm not going to be specific on where I work, and they were asking about charging stations. We have charging stations here in Tioga County. So, hey, Chris, how you do? Chris Stevenson. We're a little bit better this morning than we were yesterday, Chris. Thank you for being here. It was a little wonkiness yesterday with yesterday's broadcast. So thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Recognizing we have 14 on the eyeball, which is great. Thank you very much. And because you guys are spending a little time with me, and I greatly appreciate that, because I'm just a knucklehead here on my soapbox as far as that goes. And I greatly appreciate that. I say that sincerely from the heart, because this is fun. It makes it fun when, as far as that goes. Your connection is better this time. I think I had a good connection. I always had a good connection, and I'm thinking, the trial and error that HAPS allows us to do this live streaming bit. I think there's something going on the HAPS end, because I think there's something going on the internet end, because there's some things that my Twitter, I had to, and it's been a long time. I had to re-sign in, so there was something going on. And then again, it could, like I said, it could be the internet. I got my suspicions that Spectrum, they throttle people here. Oh, darn. Oh, damn. What's that? Yeah, it is what it is. It's just like, okay, you learn from it. You can. Did you see Apple's event yesterday? No. What happened at Apple's event? They have so many events. They're almost like, okay, it's another Apple event. Did they announce something? I'm not a primary Apple user. I got an old iPad mini, and I've got my first iPod Touch that I bought many years ago. This is my first Apple product that I ever bought right here, and I got a couple of those. I'm thinking about buying a new one, but I don't think I'd use it as much to justify it. Now, the iPad mini, I'm using it now with the Boss Jock. It's a thing. Let's see. New Macs, new iPad Pro, and 5G, new AirTags. AirTags. Are those the earbuds or headsets? No, with 5G. Okay, 5G. I don't know. Is it still a little wonky? I'm still on this cell phone. This is still. I think this is 4G. This is a track phone. I pay as I go. I've been a track phone user. I don't, full disclosure, I don't get anything from track phone, but I love their product. This is the LG Stylo 5 track phone, Android. I've been a track phone user for about 24 years now, 23, 24 years. And my average monthly payment is $8 a month as far as service. I pay so much for 3 months, but it averages out. I'm not one that's constantly walking around like this. I mean, the only person I text is the wife and maybe a few family members, and that's it. I'm not constantly on it. I tell you, that's a big change with these phones. Let's see, Chris. No, the AirTags are used to track your stuff like your keys. Oh, okay, and backpack and things. It's like the things that are they pull off the stuff when you go into shopping, something like that. But more, they're tied to the internet. So it sounds like they're using old technology in a new way as far as the capability. Everything's being, like that. Yeah, that's as soon as you said that, that's the first thing that popped in my head is those tags, electrical tags. The air tags are $30. I think our good friend Randy W. Horton got a new, what is that? I think he got a new iMac and stuff. They're small. They're just a little box now. They're smaller than a laptop, and they're so powerful. But I'm not really a full-fledged Apple user. I do use, like I said, I got an old first-generation iPad Mini that I'm still using. I can't update it, but I can still use it. Randy he got the AirPods Max. Okay. That's a headset. But he did get a new system. It's a little box there. He showed a picture of his setup there in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But that's good. But you saying that, Chris, like I said, the Apple events aren't as spectacular. He has the Mac. Oh, the Mac Mini. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I don't know. Other than my iPad Mini and my iPod Touch that I have, that they're older than dirt. I mean, I can't even update them anymore, but I still use them. They're still useful. So I would say that from a non-Apple user, they're a pretty good product. They're a good product, and but they're pricey. Very pricey, but there's a faithful following and such that I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max and an iPad Air 2. I have 2 Windows left. Okay, so you use both systems. That's good. Yeah, that's, I think you have to be familiar with both because you never know when you're going to come across them. Where I work, it's primarily a Windows environment as far as that goes. And I've always been, let's see, the iPhone screen cracks easy. Oh, we have Game Lucky. Hello, by the way. Yes, hello, coming in from the Twitch side. Yes. Yeah, iPhone screens cracked. Yep, my iPad Mini is cracked. My iPod Touch, it doesn't crack, but this has been around for a long time and stuff. I still use it as far as that goes. I don't take it into work or anything like that. I take the LG Stylo. This has more power than the first computer I bought back in 1995. As far as it was AST. I think it had 5 or 10 meg of storage. It had less than I think it only had like 1 or 2 meg of memory or RAM. I still have it up in the attic. I got to get rid of that sucker. All right, folks, we're sitting at 31 minutes. This has been a very good broadcast. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Game Lukey, from coming in from the Twitch side. And let's see, Chris, my 2 laptops have 8 gig of RAM. Yeah, I updated mine to 8 gig as far as the box that I'm on now, and it has helped me immensely. I wish I could upgrade it more, so. I always was told, let's see, it's one of my hobbies. I like to collect technology. I'm reading one of the previous comments there from Chris. Yes, I'm the same way. Same way. The missus doesn't like it, but we're going to see about maybe getting rid of some. I have a box underneath the desk here. It still has XP on it. I got to get rid of, and I don't use that. That hasn't been fired up in years. But we are at our limit here, pushing 32 minutes plus, and we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here. I greatly appreciate all the people in the chat here. I like XP. Windows XP I thought was great too, Chris. I agree with that totally. I agree with that. That Windows XP, I have, let me see. Let me pull this. I even have this. This is a Azu, an Azu net. I just keep it here. It's a brick, but man, when this was like cool to have. I mean, just the portability. This is other than my Surface 3 that I got. This thing was great, but this has XP. I fire it up. I don't put it on the internet because of security reasons, but it's pretty neat. So yeah, I know what you're saying about a collector of technologies. So, but we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here, folks. Chris, again, thank you for your participation in the chat. Thank you, Game Lukey. Also you, Michael, thank you. Check out Michael's broadcast. He's going to be broadcasting up here next. He does a morning broadcast right after. He's probably getting ready to fire up here. As far as that goes, you all have a good day today, and I'm going to go ahead and say ciao for now. And let's see, did that take? Thanks for the stream. Yes, you're welcome, Chris. Thank you. Yes, let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Freaking comment came up a little late there. You all have a great one today. Let's see. Did I come up? Oh, there we go. And have a happy HAPS day using HAPS. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. And thanks again, folks. 19 on the eyeball. It's great. Have a great day. Ciao for now.